FC Samartex out for the second half. Kumasi Asante Kotoko getting ready. The first half was mostly all about the Porcupine Warriors. Will Samartex bounce back to change things for themselves, or the dominance of the home team will continue?
History is back in Kotoko here, and the first 45 minutes they dominated tactically, individually. Second half, let's see whether Samartex can bounce back.
Emmanuel Anchi's long ball in search of Amoa has been intercepted by the captain of Samartex, Sian. Sian fouled.
A mountain for Samartex to climb. Emmanuel Mama and Co must try to be influential.
Samartex, champions of last season's Ghana Premier League. Up against Kotoko, the most successful club in the history of the Ghana Premier League.
Of course, the cream de la cream. History is backing them so very well.
Albert Amoa gets the touch. Amoa tense. Emmanuel Ntwi. Back to Samba O'Neill. Ntwi gets it back. Pressure from Ajay Solomon, but Ntwi was able to escape. Justice play in team. Ntwi Asiedu was trying to put it in behind for Emmanuel Ntwi, but the communication was a bit difficult. Good ball from Samuel Mensah Tete.
The last embers of the first half, Samartex were coming closer and closer, and this time around you could see that energy still within in this first half, or second half rather.
Ablo. Play back to Frederick Asari. Asari's left-footed ball met Samba O'Neill, flicked for Ntwi. But Okosi Sapon has fouled, and Prosper Nateogu chasing his fourth win of the season. Samuel Mensah Tete back to goalkeeper Kofi Ban. Ban's ball towards Solomon, cleared by Samba O'Neill. O'Neill, who just got back from injury.
Samartex are trying to find an antidote to Kotoko wing backs attacking. So this time around, you could see the likes of Saka, the other warming up. Fernando are all wingers that can create. So when your game plan is being neutralized, try to find a way to create. And I believe Saka and Ku can add a lot of creativity offensively for Kotoko.
Blay. Emmanuel Ntwi. Asiedu. Cut out. Offside.
Before this game, the last 4 meetings, Kotoko are dominant. 5 goals for Kotoko and 3 goals for Samartex in their last 3 meetings.
This means we should expect more goals.
Of course. And Kotoko are up. Whether Samartex can come back with something promising.
Kofi Agbesima, a former Hasselhoff captain, has managed to get the best out of Chi Dramana And that'll be a goal kick for the Timber Boys.
Anyone with Hasselhoff affiliation always do a kill against Asante Kotoko, regardless of the team he's playing for. So Richard Bedu and Agbeshima are all guys that they're having that kind of instinct against Kumasi Asante Kotoko. But this time around, things are not quite working for them as expected.
Samuel Mensah. Mama touches. That ball was for Solomon.
Sambo O'Neill is clearly struggling. His passes. And he's more or less playing on the left side and he's not that comfortable. So any dangerous winger from Samartex can bully him up.
Frederick Asare with that kick. Albert Amoa was trying to press Kofi Ban, but Ban went for safety first. Okra towards Mama, but Samba got there.
It's now obvious that Samartex are trying to exploit Sambo O'Neill on the left. So I'm expecting Asiru to always be quick in recovery to give that 5 back defensively. Because most of the balls in the second half are being channeled through Sambo O'Neill and he's struggling. He's comfortable to play with a pair, 4 and 5, but the 3-back system, in as much as he's playing very well, but he's not off his best.
So test ball, Blaze header, opportunity for Samartex. And Felix Jr. Kudria with that left-footed strike, inches away from goal.
He's trying to come to the game, but just that defense of Kotoko is not giving him spaces. But this time around, there was much space.
Emmanuel and Chris ball towards Albert Amoa. And Samuel Mensah Tete. Was there to recover for Samartex. Amoa manages to keep it in play, but that was cooked for Samartex. Ajay Solomon, the man who was introduced in the second half. Adabo. This is Ajay. Ajay's ball wide. Beautiful control from Godwin Sefa. Sefa up against Blade. Sefa gets into the box. Samuel Tete. Good defensive work from Asidu. Ajay Solomon. This is Adabo. And Samartex wanted the whistle, but there was none for them. And this will be a goal kick for Kotoko.
You can see the belief, the confidence, the composure from this Samartex boys. Gradually maturing to the game. And this time around, they are testing the fullbacks of Kumasi Asante Kotoko because Justice Blay is lacking some pace. Also, Sambo O'Neill is not the best. So I'm expecting Kotoko to always retract to get that 5 back.
Lord Amoa. Adabo's interception. And Kotoko will have a foul.
can Emmanuel Mama do something magical? But all the time, look at the isolation. 1 versus 3. Samba O'Neill, Ablo, and Justice Blade. A header for Mama.
Mama has also been a bit deadly up front. I see those pass misplaced. Sion's ball towards Sefa. He went straight into Justice Blade.
The coach must speak to Justice Blade because he's now more of giving progressive runs in the middle, and all the time there are always spaces behind him. He's suspect in pace. And looking at Samartex, they are trying to channel all their balls, exploiting the fullbacks of Asante Kotoko. Years Justice Blade from Secundia Hazakes, Midiama, Asante Kotoko. One of the experienced players in the league. And he's been the fans' favorite for Asante Kotoko. But fitness has been his issue. That game against Young Apostles, the fans were calling for Tinedu. Force to defend.
Joseph Ablo, Justice Blade. Lord Amoa. Amoa's ball blocked by Besima. Justice Blade gets it back for Amoa. Foul for Samartex. Albert Amoa, a strike, and that was a brilliant save from Kofi Ban.
A signature shot from Albert Amoa. Very dangerous, very deadly, very poisonous, very toxic. He can spoil your day any moment. After getting their first goal, he seems off, but this time around, look at the dominance. What a strike, what a player. My goodness. By brilliant save from Kofi Ban.
What a goal this would have been. Corner being whipped in. Kofi Ban gets it again. Samartex. There is a shot from Akwasi Sapong. Samba Unel to Frederick Asari. Long ball sent for the dangerous striker. Albert Amoah gets the flick. Asiedu with Kofi Ban once again to the rescue for Samartex.
What a game Patrick Asiedu is having. He's involving in any offensive play for Kotoko. And the energy alone is interesting and super.
Abubakar Seidu is replacing Godwin Sefa. And also Felix Jr. Kudria is making way for Richmond Darko.
Seidu Abubakar, formerly of Duals. Last season scored only one goal for Samartex. Let's see where they can add up to the likes of Mama.
This is Darko. Sian Okra. Solomon's ball towards a double. Patrick Asiedu managed to keep it in. Good control from Solomon. And that will be a true one for Samartex.
The best of Samba is on the center back pair, but this time around, unfamiliar, unusual role for him. But I believe he must adjust because very soon, Natiogun is a coach who love to visit his books and adjust things. So you must play to your best, regardless of the system and the structure.
Samartex building patiently. Mama. Wasted ball by Elvis Chebafo.
Chebafo has been a mere passenger. The support to offer to Albert Amoah, I can see they're lacking some connection because from the first half there were some misplaced passes between the two, and this time around again, and no wonder coach is trying to talk to him because Albert is doing all the runs, contesting the duels. So you must try to also run to spaces and always give him pinpoint passes to let him go.
Chebafo. Has to be taken off. And perhaps he may come to the orders of the fourth official.
The season is still long, so don't risk players who are not fit.
Tete. Frederick Asari. Good area dominance from Frederick.
Of course, but I am not seeing that presence and command in post, in as much as there are no match balls for him to show his best of quality. But I believe a national kick for Ghana, very young. Let's pray we can handle him very well to mature.
Michael Che Dramina is being replaced by Baba Yaya.
Yaya, former of King Faisal. from the first game, second game, he was getting much time, but this time around, his impact is not all that best. So he was dropped to the bench. A fine game for him to prove his qualities. I always say that he's here to give the best of him ever since he joined Kotoko from King Faisal. I believe he's more or less a number 10 than playing from the flanks. And this time around, maybe he can give that spark of creativity. Because all the time, the wing backs will advance and then they can drop inside and give that creativity to Albert Amwa.
And Frederick Asari. Solomon Het. Emmanuel Mama. Adabo. Good ball towards Zakaria. And Seydou was unable to get that connection.
He was a dangerous striker for Dwarfs, but he's here to find his feet for Samartex.
Long ball. Blade battling with Seydou Abubakar. Emmanuel Lamchi put wide for Amoa.
The first touch was heavy, and he lost the ball from that first touch.
Agbesima. Abubakar Seydou with that flick for Mama to chase.
There is balance offensively for Samartex now. Seydou is flicking the balls for Mama based on his creativity.
Cheba 4. Baba Yaya tense. Back to Cheba 4. Putting space for Yaya. Justice Blade. Yaya gets it back. Emmanuel Antwi. Seydou. Joseph Ablo. Justice Blade. Emmanuel Antwi. Lord Amoa. Good interception from the former House of Folk defender Kofi Agbesima.
Look at his calmness alone, and he's there to give those last-ditch tackles. He was the leader for House of Folk last season, and movement like this, he can handle them for Samartex, and he's doing that so far.
Joseph Ablo. Antwi. Antwi's ball was for Seydou, but it was intercepted by Samuel Mensah-Tete. Samuel proceeding.
They are calling for Saka Dauda. Maybe a game twist. Kotoko can get the second goal. For the first goal, they are not safe because Samartex can bounce back.
This is Samartex. Akwasi Pong. Tete. This is Adabo. Another foul this time for Emmanuel Adu Siao.
Justice seems tired And you could clearly see that anytime he's 1v1 against Samartex wingers, he's really struggling. That was an aggressive ball.
From Adusian. Kotoko, good interchange of passes in the midfield. Blake, a former Mediama midfielder. And team running all along. Entry. O'Neill. Asiedu. But this will be another offside. Saka Dauda being introduced for Patrick Asiedu. It seems Prosper Natiogum wants to switch from the wing backs attacking the spaces to direct wingers.
And I believe with this, Ablo must come and play that left fullback role because Sambo O'Neill is not that rigid. And I believe in terms of creativity and offensive threat, Saka Dauda is going to add a lot.
Kumasi Asante Kotoko. They want to get more goals. Adabo. Okra. Agbesima. Good ball to his captain, Emmanuel Sian. This is Solomon. Ajay. Akwasi Sapon. Richmond Darko. Solomon's ball towards Abubakar.
Seydou Abubakar. He's dangerous. Look at the energy he's adding up in attack. His positional sense. He was able to spot the space. But the tackle on Saka Dauda was too heavy.
Play back to Ablo. Ablo acting as the sweeper this afternoon. He's the man issuing command. Elvis Cheba force pass was for Lord Amoa. And nothing came out of it. And Samartex would have some space to breathe once again.
I think Peter Aqua should come in because he can take on defenders on their toes in terms of pace.
Samba O'Neill is down.
He's having a fair game. Different role altogether. That was a bad tackle.
But it has been given in favor of Samartex. Tete towards Abubakar Seydou. Cheba 4. Adabo. Solomon turns well. Opportunity for Samartex. Kicked up by Akwasi Sapon. Good move from the Samartex boys.
The offensive connection for now is working for Samartex. The introduction of Seydou Abubakar is yielding results because Emmanuel Mama is now resting, waiting for a movement to pounce on. And the likes of Sapon Akwesi are taking advantage of second balls. Look at the combination of passes. Look at the space. Baba Yaya is lacking some defensive awareness, and Kotoko might be careful defensively because Samartex are coming gradually into the game.
There seem to have been too many fouls in the game.
At this point, players are always tired. So what else? Any touch, you need energy, so you must rest on the turf. And it's part of bringing down the clock in your favor.
Justice Blay in attacking positions, very advanced. Blay calling for options. It goes back to Lord Amoa. Entry gets it. This is Baba Yaya. Yaya has space. Has gone to Albert Amoa, who has moved wide. Amoa crosses Agbesima. Corner kick.
Saka Dauda was right there in front of Agbesima. And the exchange of rules between Albert Amoa and Saka is something interesting.
Former Bofo Akwatano winger.
Scored 8 goals last season, but he's yet to find the back of the net for Asante Kotoko. But he's playing very well the last 2 games for Saka Dauda. It's interesting.
A good corner kick. Pounced on by Amoa. Goal kick for Samartex.
The clock is ticking.
80 minutes. Just some 10 minutes and additional time to end proceedings. And it's Kumasi Asante Kotoko leading by 1-0.
At this point, you must create balance between your transitions. When you are attacking, in as much as you are looking for goals, but you must be aware defensively, especially Asante Kotoko, who are up by a goal.
Abubakar Seydou.
The cross. The box was flooded by players.
Solomon. Mama. In that tussle with Ablo.
Ablo has been a very perfect introduction to Kotoko defense, regardless of who is giving him the pair. Either Justice Blay or Samba or Nel, Ablo is always top notch. Unblemished performance from Ablo. From preseason, the rehearsals was between Samba O'Neill and Justice Blay. But Ablo came from nowhere and is now commanding the starting 11, playing very well. The understanding, the connection, the aggression, the energy, the passion behind his game. It's interesting for Kotoko.
And that was why he was trusted enough to play as a sweeper in the 3-back system.
And he's filling all the potholes, covering up for Samba O'Neill and Justice Blay, picking the balls from Frederick Asari, initiating passes. Fantastic, interesting Ablo.
Good control from Cheba 4. Albert Amoa. Amoa tense. Baba Yaya. That pass towards bar 4.
Cheba 4 hasn't been on his element this game.
And Lord Amoa has been substituted for Fernando Wisdom Bassi. the new number 7 man for Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
Fernando is having some Vinny Junior instincts, and his debut, he gave Kotoko a best of performance, 1v1 coming in from the lines, and this time around he's in again. Wisdom Bassi.
Frederick Asare seemed to have been kicked by Abubakar Seidu.
Watch the ball carefully. The midfield of Kotoko is having lapses now, and Abubakar Seidu, he's tough, but there was a contact. Formerly of Busuyan Drafts, Abubakar Seidu, very tough and rigid. He can contest and give you balance, aerial duels, ground duels. In set pieces, he can kill you with a header.
And he was arguably the best player for Dwarfs during his time.
Of course. He's tough. Kotoko are yet to taste defeat. Here, no Boise. 1-1 against Young Apostles. That game, as a Rebedu Icon defended very well. He won 1-0 against Swatraman. Accra Lions, that was a game. Both teams played very well. By the end, Albert Amwa won all the 3 points for Kotoko against Accra Lions. This time around, another goal up. Kind KTC, Albert Amwa. So back to back, he's on form, he's on fire.
Ball towards Samoa. Samoa tense. Albert Amwa being very deadly. He went for power. O'Neill. Bassi. Baba Yaya.
Bassi first touch was succulent.
Okra calming it down. This is like Besima.
Look at the calmness. Abisima progresses the ball. No pressure at all, regardless of the press.
And that was a very brilliant control from Samba O'Neill. Emmanuel Mp. Frederick Asare shoots. And that was some good sweeping for Kotoko at the back from their goalkeeper, Frederick Asare.
Kotoko might be very, very careful because I told you that Samartex love drawing games in recent times. The least mistake you do, they can punish you and get a draw.
Albert Amoa moving options. This is still Amoa. Amoa shoots. What a game Albert is having.
In fact, mouth-watering and jaw-dropping performance from Albert Amoa. But for this ball, I believe he should have looked for an option because Saka Dauda was having nice positioning. Look at that boy again. Saka was giving me options in terms of passing, but Albert decided to go solo. The clock is ticking. Samartex, can they do something magical? History is not in their favor. This particular ground has been a fortress for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. But the question is, when will Kotoko score more than one goal?
They still have some 3 minutes and additional time to do so.
Natiogum said, composure, confidence, determination, and belief. Now, there's composure, there's confidence, determination, the belief is now we're hoping for to get a second goal for Kotoko.
Samartex moving the ball. That was a good one for Tete, but the control failed him. And now Kumasi Asante Kotoko have all the time in the world to take this throw.
The reason why Samartex are struggling to break into Kotoko defense is that they always form that diamond with Intim because Justice Blay here, Sambo Nel, Ablo, and Intim dropping from the middle. What a perfect tactical approach from Natiogum. Babaya has been that influential coming inside because all his balls have been sent backward, and I believe that what differ wingers from the others is how direct and progressive they can be.
This is Bassi. Bassi moving to a dangerous zone. Bassi's ball in, but a double clears. 9-10. This is Solomon. Very good player this afternoon for Samartex. Ball being sent in for Isaac Bafo. Bafo wins another foul. And this could be one of the very last opportunities for Samartex before stoppage time.
Saka Dauda is now involving himself defensively, and it's obvious that when you struggle to score more, try to protect the only one you're having. But Basti so far, juicy first touch, juicy crosses.
Frederick Asare. Good catch for the Porcupine Warriors.
Under no pressure to start play.
The men in red are leading. Good ball. Amoa has located Bassi. Bassi trying to go direct. This is Bafo. Bafo gets away from Blay. Saka Dauda closing the space. Richmond Daku has been fouled again.
Intim Menu couldn't get a touch of the ball, and he's anguishing in pains. The clock is running down and down. Kotoko under no pressure. Look at that boy again. Samartex exploiting Justice Blay. That was 50-50 and both players missed the ball. Yellow card into Menu.
And that perhaps is right, because he didn't get a touch of the ball.
Of course.
4 minutes of additional time. Albert Amoa fouled by Richmond Darko, and Darko goes into the books. Another yellow card for Samartex.
90 plus 2 minutes, but the energy level of Albert Amoa, my goodness, what a player. Endurance, fitness, lion heart from Albert Amoa. He's never down in energy.
O'Neill. This is Baba Yaya. Yaya moving wide. Yaya's cross headed out by Kofi Agbesima. Yaya seemed to delay so much on the balls.
Of course, Basi was calling for the ball in a very nice pace, but Yaya delayed. Now they have to defend their lines.
Solomon. Solomon Ajayi has been solid for Samartex since his introduction into the game.
And he's trying to pull some strings for Samartex. But you cannot break through that formidable back three of Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
Some few seconds to end proceedings. Agbesima has gone to Isaac Bafo. Justice Blade does well to keep it out.
It's going to be another 1-0 win for Kotoko. 1-0 against Nswatraman, 1-0 against Accra Lions. And this time around, 1-0 up against Samartex.
Justice Blade hits. Ifia Agbesima bringing it back. This could be the last kick of the game. Samartex. Agbesima looking for Seidu. Entry heads.
Baba Yaya.
Difficult game for Baba Yaya.
In fact, difficult game. He's here to show the Baba Yaya we all saw his days at King Faisal. Adaptation has been his problem.
In team. Nice control from Bafo. Saka Dauda. This is Bafo. Entry towards Albert Amoa. Amoa gets the touch. Basi approaches.
Basi is having a decent game so far. And
Amoa. In team back to Amoa. Amoa has gone down. Free kick for Kotoko. Perhaps the last kick of the game.
My man of the match, Albert Amoa. What a game. What a player.
Of course, he has played well.
Look at his energy. Look at his endurance. Defensively, he's there. Offensively, he's there. And the confidence is there after scoring against Accra Lions. Another goal. Same venue. Against Samartex. Kotoko, in terms of strikers, Mbella gave them a lot of goals. Desemukwala gave them numbers. Albert Amoa trying to improve upon his days at Olympics. 3 goals so far.
Emmanuel Antwi. This could be the final moment. Antwi saved by Kofi Ban. Corner kick for Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
This was that ball from Enchi. My goodness. A decent ball. But Kofi Ban did a very nice save.
Antwi, corner taken, headed out. And that is all here at the Lenkele Sports Stadium. It is Kotoko 1, Samartex 0. Match day 7 of the Ghana Premier League. And Kumasi Asante have got their 4th win of the season. And again, it is by a goal to 0.
This particular venue is now a fortress. You cannot come here and get a 3 points against Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Beautiful game. Albert Amwa, super player, and back-to-back, another goal for him.
We once again rejoice and be glad in Albert Amwa. What a game he has had this afternoon.